From the San Diego Hall of Champions, KUSI TV, in conjunction with the CIF, presents the 15th Annual Silver Pigskin Gala. Master of Ceremonies, KUSI Sports Director Paul Rudy.
Hey, good evening. The place is packed. Thank you. You're welcome to the 50th Annual Silver Pigskin Gala. Tonight, this hallowed hall is filled with the best athletes in San Diego, the best coaches in San Diego, the best band in San Diego, and the best dance team in San Diego. But even with all the blue chip talent that is in this room this evening, the star is right there on the screen, right behind me. That is the real star of the show tonight. Designed by master engraver Dutch Perry of North Park Trophy, the handcrafted, prestigious silver pigskin is a symbol of football excellence recognized throughout San Diego. Tonight, we will learn the identity of the 15th member of the most exclusive group in San Diego football, winners of the prestigious Silver Pigskin. Now, on November 18th, electronic ballots were emailed to nearly 300 voting members of the PPR Player of the Year Committee. You can find that list on our website at KUSI.com. But you, the people, also had a voice in tonight's outcome. At 5 p.m. this evening, we closed the polls with nearly 2,000 Facebook votes tallied. A new silver pigskin record. So thank you for that. Congratulations. Those votes will be weighted to count as 10% of the e-ballot vote that was returned to us on time. Upstairs, you'll see McKinnon Broadcasting CFO Steve Sadler, along with KUSI webmaster Scott Nunez, as they are certifying the vote. At this moment, those two men, and perhaps their bodyguards, are the only people on the planet who will know the next name to be etched on the side of the prestigious silver pigskin. Tonight, we're also going to be introducing the All-CIF first-team football selections of both offense and defense. The San Pasquale Band will be providing musical stylings. And the Carlsbad Lancer Dancers will be the first dance team to ever perform at the gala. We're very happy to have them here. But right now, what do you say we meet the guests of honor? Our first finalist hails from Oceanside High, a standout on a team of playmakers. This young man is a fantasy football player's delight, averaging 12 points per game. He is the most electrifying open field runner in the county. He will play his college ball at San Jose State. Please, a warm welcome for Silver Pigskin finalist Ty Cottrell. Our next finalist is the first athlete to reach our podium from the desert. He is the section's new all-time leading rusher, averaging an amazing 11.8 yards per carry during his amazing record-setting career. You know he's an athlete because only athletes are recruited by Oregon. Please, put your hands together for Silver Pigskin finalist Royce Freeman. We not only have the section's all-time leading rusher on the podium, we also have the section's all-time leading passer. He's only the second foothiller to ever grace our podium. He threw for over 8,500 yards in his career. Please, a warm welcome for Anthony Lawrence. Our next finalist hails from East Lake High, a two-way starter. He is considered by many as the county's premier shutdown corner. He's also a pretty good darn ball carrier. The second East Lake Titan to ever grace our podium. Please, a warm welcome for Isaiah Olavi. Our next finalist hails from San Pasquale. A human highlight reel, this eagle makes the impossible catch look easy. He is the people's choice to be on the podium tonight. Please welcome Silver Pigskin finalist Gawad Thomas. Our next finalist hails from Mission Hills. He also plays two ways. This finalist has left his mark on opposing ball carriers throughout the county. Just ask Oceanside's Matthew Romero right there. Please welcome silver pigskin finalist Fred Warner, everybody. How about get on your feet for our 2013 silver pigskin finalist. Now, folks, have a seat. You could win a lot of football games with the athlete on the podium. You could also win a lot of football games with the athletes out in the hall tonight. KUSI Sports is proud to share this night with the CIF and their first-team football selections. We'll start on the defensive side of the ball. Please welcome Rick Willis.
We start the all-CIF defensive team with the guys up front. Hoover Jr. Jaquil Bradford was third in the nation in sacks with 27. Joining him from the city is Madison Sam Vermillion. He was named Western League Defensive Player of the Year. From Eastlake is Emilio Rodriguez, who anchored a defensive line that gave up just one touchdown during league play. Robert Stretch from Castle Park is a force. Stretcher had 9 sacks, playing every position on the D-line. In the defensive backfield is Oceanside's Jace Whitaker. The 3-star recruit will be heading to U of A next season, while Elijah Holder's skills and brain earned him a scholarship to Stanford. Mission Hills junior Deshaun Holiday is a blue-chip prospect with 8 offers, and they keep rolling in. Silver Pigskin finalist Isaiah Olave plays both ways, but his cover skills get him the nod on defense. DeMonte Holiday is the second Cardinal in the first team. 7 returns for touchdowns say it all. From Helix is Jalen Davis. This Scotty is so quick, you couldn't catch him in a phone booth. Eastlake Titan linebacker Kiefer Graham averaged 10 tackles a game on a team that gave up just 10 points a game. San Pasquale's Kyle Hendrickson capped off his senior season with a 21-tackle effort in the D1 Finals. Olympian linebacker Ray Osuna is a 2-time first-teamer. Why not? He averaged 15 tackles a game. Mission Hills linebacker Ricky Luchin is also a 2-timer. The future OSU Beaver was a 4-year starter. And finally, Fred Warner from Mission Hills. From blocking kicks to getting picks to making quarterbacks miserable, he does it all.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for the first team defense? Give it up. Now, I am joined by the Defensive Player of the Year, Mr. Fred Warner from Mission Hills. Fred, congratulations. That's got to be a big honor considering all the great players on that.
Yeah, thank you. You know, all the hard work has really paid off for me. You know, being able to play defense is really fun out there. I like to thank my coaches and all my teammates for, you know, believing in me and coaching me up.
One of the things is you weren't really on the radar last year, and then this year you kind of, every time I went to a Mission Hills game, you were sacking the quarterback, blocking a kick, blocking a punt. I mean, what was the transition from this year or last year to this year?
You know, last year as my junior year, I really felt like I needed to not only be good in my senior year, but to be dominant. And, you know, I'll let other people judge whether that was dominant or not. But I just worked hard in the off season and made sure that I was at the top of my game for my senior year.
A lot of people don't know this, but you guys still have another football game to go. You're playing Bakersfield in the bowl game. That's going to be pretty nice when you got that call and they said, hey, guess what, Fred? You're playing another game.
Yeah, very much so. You know, I'm proud of my teammates, my coaches. I'm glad we're all excited to play another game. It's a real honor.
Now, you had your pick of places to go, and you picked BYU. Some people would say, well, why not go to, you know, some of these bigger schools and bigger conferences? And why'd you pick BYU? What was it about that place?
It's a real special place, real special atmosphere. I am Mormon, so that my religion, you know, really plays a big factor in that. I really like how they just play not only for themselves, but, you know, a bigger cause in their faith and the brothers they play with. And so, you know, that's what I really like about them.
One of the things that was pretty interesting, you said you also wanted to go there because you can play right away. And I mean, you know, to go and see what freshmen are doing now, you know, look at like Johnny Manziel and they're playing, you know, as a redshirt freshman.
Yeah.
You know, to be able to get to play that, was that a big reason why?
Yeah, that's a huge reason. You know, because they have senior outside linebackers right now, it gives me a great opportunity to come in and play early. So I'm really looking forward to that.
And as far as this season, what's the one thing that's really going to stand out from this season? I know you're part of, you know, 10 years in. We have about 30 seconds, 10 years in, and you guys won your first CIF championship. Was that what really stood out about this year?
Yeah, for sure. That was probably the highlight of the year, of course. You know, being able to beat Oceanside twice in a year after not being able to beat them at all in the last few years was probably pretty good too. You know, no offense to them. But, you know, I'm proud of everybody. Just like I said, you know, I'm proud of all my coaches and teammates and everybody that supported us.
Final score prediction for Friday night against Bakersfield? They don't watch. They don't get KUSI.
27-26 us.
27-26. All right. Hey, Paul Rudy, Fred Warner from Mission Hills. I'll go ahead and send it back to you.
All right. All right, folks, we are just getting to our first time out. When we come back, we'll meet the All-CIF first-team offense. You, the people, voted for him, and tonight we'll see and hear all that. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the band. Here's San Pasquale's Marching Eagles.
We'll be right back, folks.
You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Human entertainment?
Affirmative.
The youngster is driven back, and the alpha holds on to his privilege to pick what the group watches on Friday nights.
I see you, baby. Shaking that thing. Shaking that thing.
Hey, welcome back to the Silver Vixen Gala. How about a round of applause for the Marching Eagles under the direction of Brian Runn, everybody. San Diego is the only place on the planet that can boast 4 Heisman Trophy winners and 14 Silver Pigskin winners. The reason this show succeeds is because of the talent and the caliber of football played here in San Diego. Do you need more evidence of that statement? I submit Mike Hacker's Play of the Year package as Exhibit A. Please, a round of applause for Mike Hacker back there, everybody. Let's introduce the All-CIF first-team offense. I call your attention to Brandon Stone.
We've got names you know, like the all-time rushing leader and the all-time passing leader. But do you know Anthony's main target, Christian Brooks? 92 catches for 12 touchdowns. You already know which Pirate totes the rock. That's Ty. But do you know Brother Micah can catch it? 91 times, in fact. While Pirate Pineda guards it on the left side. How about we throw in a pair of tackles? Habib holds down the city, while Wyatt's over on the blind side for the Scotties. Speaking of pairs, Jimmy Hill, third in the section rushing. But he couldn't do it without Andres Preciado drilling holes. And how could Isaiah Strayhorn gain 1,500 on the ground without tight end Worldwide West serving up flapjacks? We got Brad Cagle chucking 31 scores, just the junior folks. And the total package. Juwan Thomas, he scored 3 different ways. Better yet, Isaiah Henney, he scored 4 different ways. Plus a record-breaking kicker to boot on your All-CIF offensive team.
All right, let's hear it for your All-CIF
offensive first team members. How about them? How about them? I've got the main one, the offensive player that you're here with me, Royce Freeman. Royce, congratulations. Great year, great career. How are you feeling being on this stage here?
Oh, it feels great.
All right, let's get to the crux of it. You played, I believe, 41 games with the Imperial Tigers, but about 17 of those games, only 17 were against teams from the San Diego portion of the San Diego section. You have the voice of the world now. Take this time to explain how your records and your accomplishments are verified despite the fact that people here haven't been able to see you.
Just the games that we did play against the San Diego section, I believe I put up good enough numbers. We are so far away from the San Diego section, so it's harder for us to get games than other teams. But I mean, we still put in hard work, and we still showed what we were able to do against those teams, so I believe it's valid.
Say something about the Imperial section that people wouldn't understand, something that you guys do well in football that people may not get a chance to see.
Just that it's a small community, so it's very supportive. It's up and coming. Many people are not aware of where Imperial Valley actually is, so we're just glad to give us some support and some recognition.
Well, we're definitely aware, and that's why you're here. Now you're going to leave that small town for the big lights in Eugene. It's going to be a completely different experience for you. This has destroyed lesser men. How is it not going to destroy you?
Just my faith put first, and the people I have supporting me in Imperial Valley. All the coaches and the way I was raised, so can't let it destroy me, but I can just embrace it.
Now, Oregon wasn't the only place that courted you. You recorded all across the country. I believe your coach told a story of how you guys were sitting in a meeting room, and he got a phone call from a recruiter, and he said, put Royce on the line. Coach Nick Saban wants to talk to him. What goes through your heart when you hear that Coach Saban is on the line with you, and he wants to offer you a scholarship to such an impressive university? And even more important, turning him down.
It's kind of scary. It's a new experience for me, but it's like a dream come true. I mean, hard work pays off. Turning them down, I'm sorry for that, but I had to go with my team, Oregon Ducks.
Everyone knows you're going to be doing a lot of this, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, Royce, congratulations, sir. Have a great career. All right, let's go back to you guys.
All right, we're going to take our second time out. In case you don't know, you are watching the Silver Pigskin Gala. Hey, welcome back to the Silver Pigskin Gala, everybody. It's time to meet our next Silver Pigskin finalist. Rick Willis is hanging out with a pirate.
Yes, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, how about the Oceanside contingent to give it up for Ty Cottrell? Come on. Where's it? There you go. That's got to be pretty nice. You got a lot of people cruise from Oceanside to come and support you. What does that mean for you?
It means a lot. I have to thank the Oceanside community and Oceanside coaching staff for helping me out and getting here, and I wouldn't do it without them.
Well, you know, Ty, the first time I met you, you were a sophomore, and I remember you were playing a team. I'm not going to mention the team, but you were running, and it was just a scrimmage, and you ran by a kid, and afterward the kid goes, God, why is he running so hard? It's just a scrimmage. And I have a piece of video to kind of prove how you run. You're not a big guy, but, you know, you play much bigger than you are. Here's the piece of video, ladies and gentlemen. Watch Ty Cottrell. He looks like he's going to go outside. Explain to me what happened here.
You know, I just saw blocking, and I just took it.
Right there. Let's look at it one more time, Ty.
Oh.
He thought you were going to go out of bounds. So, I mean, just kind of talk about that.
I just saw open field, and I know that it was a playoff game, so it could have been our last game, so I didn't want to go to bounce. I just wanted to score a touchdown, so I just kept running.
I think it surprises people a little bit with, how hard you kind of hit the hole. I mean, I'm guessing maybe a guy like Darren Sproles would be the guy that you kind of model your game after. Who do you model your game after?
Yeah, him and my dad. He played high school at La Mirada, so he was also number 22, which is why I also wear the number 22, and my grandpa as well. So he reflects me, and he's my role model.
Yeah, I mean, talk about your dad. He's at every single game. He told me how good you were going to be when you were a sophomore. And he says, hey, but don't say how small he is. I mean, talk about your dad's support.
He's one of the biggest supporters I have. Him and my mom, they're both really active in my football and schoolwork as well. And they're both just very helpful.
San Jose State next year, that's got to be pretty nice for you. I mean, that's a solid football program.
Yeah, overcoming adversity because of my height, but San Jose recruiters came, and they saw something they liked, and I went there, saw the campus, and I liked their coaching staff, and I think it would be a good fit for me.
And we got about 30 seconds left. What are you going to bring to San Jose State beside a bunch of clothes?
Just my football and my talent in schoolwork as well. I'm hoping to bring a little enthusiasm as well, and they're probably not used to seeing the little 5'6" guy getting recruited on their team, so it'll be a new improvement.
Well, what are you listed at, though?
Athlete, I think, or a slot.
No, what's your height listed at?
5'8".
5'8". Okay, so there you go. So when you see those things, don't always move. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Oceanside's Ty Cottrell.
Everybody, the athletes, it's an amazing collection of athletes, but we don't get this caliber of athletes by accident. On a night we are honoring the best high school football players in San Diego, it only makes sense to acknowledge the men who coach them. In conjunction with the San Diego Chargers and the California National Guard, the PPR pays weekly tribute to some of the best coaches in the county. Take a peek.
Our kids are tough. I mean, they play hard, they work hard, they spend a lot of time in the weight room.
We get corners, let's get some corners out there, let's go!
We really challenge these kids to become leaders on campus.
Set, go!
We know a lot of eyes are looking at us now, and the target gets bigger, so that means we just got to work that much harder.
We're always trying to strive for perfection. We'll probably never find it, but we're always going to try to get there.
Go, 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 go!
Myself, I've been on the CIF team before. I played for Coach Shaq at Morris High School.
This is a great group of kids. We have 32 seniors. I started with them as freshmen, and I've worked my way up with this group of kids.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
You hear gym rats, you guys are field rats.
Defense wins championships. I mean, offense wins games, defense wins championships. Our schedule is tough. It's one of the toughest schedules in the county.
So the kids are excited, and if they're excited, that's what you want. That's why we're here. We're here for the kids.
All right, well, the Chargers donated $1,500 to each one of these coaches' football programs. But tonight, the Chargers' A.G. Spanos is in the house with an even a bigger check. Please, a warm welcome for A.G. coming back to the Silver Pigskin Gala. A.G., thanks for coming.
Thanks, Paul. It's good to be back here inside the Hall of Champions on this very special night. Picking a Coach of the Year is never easy, and this year was no exception. No fewer than 5 county coaches were seriously considered for Coach of the Year. But in the end, no story was more compelling than that of Mike Wright and the Crawford Colts. Coach Wright took a program that had won just one game the past 3 seasons and led them to a 12-win campaign that included a runner-up finish in Division V. Coach Wright, congratulations. You're the 2013 Coach of the Year.
Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure to present you with a check for $2,500 on behalf of the San Diego Chargers for the Crawford Colts football program. Now, Coach, that kind of turnaround is pretty dramatic, and I think there's probably a lot of other coaches in the audience here tonight that would be curious to know what was the secret to your success.
Well, I don't know if it's a secret because I've heard it here tonight. It's hard work pays off, and I really believe in that. And the players believed in it, the administration believed in it, and my family believed in it. And it came to fruition, and it's pretty awesome.
Can you talk a little bit about what the success of the Crawford football team has meant to the community of Crawford?
Well, it's nice to go to work. Whereas before, I don't know, there was no spirit. Wasn't much excitement on campus or in the community. Now I'm getting teachers and people coming up to me And also, I've actually had a couple of cards from the people that live in the community and alumni, so it's pretty exciting.
All right, thank you, Coach. I know how it is after wins. It's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
So, anyways, again, congratulations. It's a tremendous honor. And to all the coaches here tonight, on behalf of the Chargers, congratulations. You've done one heck of a job this year, and you should all be saluted. Thank you. And back to you, Paul.
Hey, G, thank you very much. Good luck Thursday in Denver. It's great to have you back on the show. All right, Grossmont High's Anthony Lawrence is up next. Everybody, you're watching the Silver Pigskin Gala. We'll be right back.
I'm Paul Rudy. Did you know that you're entitled to the most comprehensive high school football coverage in the universe? The Constitution says you are, and so do I. That's why I fight for you, San Diego. You better call Paul.
What? 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 Travis, back it up. Back it up.
I'm voting for Emerson, too.
Good, keep going. That's it. Back it up.
I'm going to hang in the closet.
Looking good. Keep going a little bit more. You can out there.
All right, I forgot my lines. All right, let me remember.
Hey, welcome back to the Silver Pigskin Gala. For those that dismiss the PPR as just a high school football show, well, the PPR's Matt Gilson has our rebuttal.
Hey, Paul, the PPR may be a high school football show, but it's also well documented that the PPR is a pathway to big-time college football and, yes, even the NFL. No fewer than 7 Silver Pigskin finalists currently play on Sundays, and to a man, they all remember their gala night like it was yesterday.
For each Silver Pigskin finalist, standing on the gala stage means more than just a chance to lift the most prestigious trophy in high school football. For Oceanside Sam Brenner and East Lake's Tony Jefferson, a place on the podium represented recognition.
The Silver Pigskin, that goes pretty far. Being in that group, with the talk of the great guys in there, with Kenny Stills and Dylan Baxter and Pete Thomas and all that, it felt good.
It was a big deal for me as a kid in high school because they view you as one of the top players in the county, so that was a really big deal for me.
When El Cap's Ryan Lindley took the stage, he felt his Vaquero teammates standing with him.
It was a blessing, and I was, everything. I was so focused on the team, and we were on a great run, and I just felt like it was a team award.
For two-time finalist Reggie Bush and 2009 finalist Kenny Stills, the gala podium marked the first big step in their pigskin careers.
That event just prepared me and brought me around some of the top athletes in San Diego County. It was like one of those things that kind of congratulated all of us for our success in high school and then pushed us on to our next journey.
I remember winning the trophy, getting my name etched on the trophy, and how special I felt. It was kind of like my first huge honors, getting a chance to win a big trophy, and it felt great.
Helix has produced 4 Silver Pigskin finalists, 2 of which have gone on to the NFL. Reggie Bush took the gala podium in 2001, followed by Jamar Taylor in 2007.
It meant the world just, be, blessed enough to just be up there and be kind of known, as one of the best guys in San Diego, a lot with all the other, legends like Alex Smith, Reggie Bush, and all those guys. It was a true blessing.
The Silver Pigskin experience has introduced some future NFLers to an unfamiliar concept: failure.
I definitely wish I could have, won that award.
I wish I would have won it.
Starring in the NFL and having your jersey retired are all well and good, but
it doesn't make up for the fact that I never got the Silver Pigskin, man. That was a big deal.
Paul, this story will be even longer when 2008 Silver Pigskin winner Tyler Gaffney is selected in next year's NFL Draft. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Matt Gilson. As you can see, the PPR has launched more than one football career, but we've also launched more than one sportscasting career. Here's Travis Berger and the McDonald's Pigskin Idols.
Good evening, San Diego.
My name's Parker Lanning.
Prepare to be amazed. A dream come true for me. Channeling my inner Paul Rudy.
One time, when I was 7, I got hit by a car. Let's hope tonight goes much, much better. A-E-I, over to you. Michael Shorten, roll the highlights. It was another gorgeous night in La Jolla, California.
And he can't stop, and he won't stop.
Stops, drops, opens up shop.
He came in like a wrecking ball. Ándale, Pula, ándale.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
Red Devils O-line part the Red Sea.
Home on the range for a 56-yard touchdown.
Once, twice. Call the IRS. He just committed fraud.
Oh, snap. Did you see that?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, we are!
So concludes my work on the PPR.
Thank you, McDonald's.
Let's hope tonight's work means I don't have to join the circus. Brief Powell, will you go to homecoming with me?
Babe, go to homecoming with me?
Stay classy, San Diego.
Give me a P-A-U-L, Paul. Back to you.
All right, how about a round of applause for our idols in the hall? Speaking of launching a sportscasting career, the Rattler joins us now with the all-time leading passer in the section. Oh, Stephanie, take it away.
Thanks, Paul. I'm here with Grossmont's own Anthony Lawrence. Anthony, congratulations on being a finalist here tonight.
Thank you, thank you.
I have to say, no East County bias, but you're definitely the best-dressed finalist. No offense, guys, up there.
You heard it here. You heard it here first.
Now, what some people may not know is that your dad, Tony, is actually the PA announcer for Grossmont football.
Yes.
Now, Tony, I know you love giving shout-outs. Stand up, round of applause for the best PA in East County. So, Anthony, I think Tony's a great guy, but I have to ask you, what is it like having your dad in your ear the entire game?
It's kind of funny. Sometimes he just makes jokes, and I kind of like it. I kind of laugh when I'm on the field sometimes. But it's pretty cool. It's cool to hear his voice and just hear the encouragement and stuff.
Be honest, do you ever have to pull him aside and say, Dad, in the off chance I throw an interception, just don't say my name tonight?
Yeah, I just say I tell him just to call me quarterback, not Anthony Lawrence. Don't want anyone at the school knowing.
Now, another interesting connection with Grossmont football is that your head coach, Tom Carlo, actually played quarterback at Grossmont in 1990 and 91. What's it like playing for a guy that has literally walked in your cleats?
It's awesome. He's a really good coach. He's really funny and makes me laugh a lot. And it's funny how he pushes me and stuff. He tells me he's better than me and stuff, and to try and be better than him, but I never will be. But yeah, I use it as encouragement, motivation.
Well, I have to say, we have a little proof to back up your statement that you're the best, because you've set a number of section records during your prep career. Be honest with me. Do you have any plans to have some leather-bound editions of the CIF record book in your dorm room next year?
Yeah, either that or I might just have like a marble statue of myself made with the engraved record. I don't know, either one.
Now, in addition to being a great football player and apparently a good comedian too, you're quite the scholar, 4.3 GPA. You're getting some looks from Ivy League schools. Tell me who's showed some interest so far.
Mainly Yale, Harvard, and Dartmouth, and some other local USD. But I don't know. I'm still waiting, hoping I get an opportunity to play. Just hopefully, I think the college is going to get more than they bargained for. So.
Yeah. Well, it's not a bad selection to have. I mean, a Harvard degree, you could do worse, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I have to say again, congratulations on being up here tonight. It's been a blast watching you play these last few seasons. And don't tell anybody, but I actually voted for you.
Thank you.
Paul, back to you.
All right, Stephanie Kelly and Anthony Lawrence, everybody. I want you to turn your attention to the landing on the stairs here. The Honda dealers of San Diego's Jennifer Ball is handing over a $1,000 check to San Pasquale band director Brian Lund as the 2013 Prep Picture Report Band of the Year. Jennifer, on behalf of the 13 bands that Honda gave a check to this season, thank you. This song is for you.
Plays, the biggest hits, the players, the personalities, the pep rallies, the gala, the champions. PPR, we do football right.
Welcome back to the Silver Pixie Gala, everybody. We are now about 25 minutes out from the big announcement when we'll learn the next name to be immortalized on the side of this trophy. John Soderman is standing by with our next Silver Pigskin finalists. Bro, take it.
Thank you, Paul. Isaiah Olave. I looked on. Wait a minute. Wait. I looked on the guest list. You have a guest list of 45 people. Can your fan club please stand up and make some noise? Thank you. Isaiah, congratulations on a great season on both sides of the ball. Let's first talk offense. 22 touchdowns. I'm going to roll some videotape. Talk about your running style. Take a look at that video. Number 5.
Well, I feel like I'm a lot faster than a lot of players, so I just need to make one move and I'm able to run by a lot of people.
And talk about the East Lake Club. So well conditioned. I don't see too many fat bodies. You guys are in really good shape and quick.
Yeah, well, the coaches do a good job of getting us conditioned and ready to play the whole game because we like to run a fast-paced offense.
And talking about playing the whole game, you played both sides of the ball. Let's talk about your defense. I pick up the paper Friday and see that your first team All-CIF are described as the best shutdown corner in the county. No quarterback wants to pass in your direction. Talk about that.
The coaches at East Lake actually made me into a corner. My freshman year, I was actually a safety, and then sophomore year, I started playing corner, but it feels good to take away the team's best option at receiver.
Sure.
It's just, I guess a lot of quarterbacks.
There's a pick right there by number 5, yeah. Now let's talk about your college plans. A lot of big-time colleges are looking at you, UNLV, Utah, Idaho, San Diego State. Are you going to play defense in college or offense?
I'm not sure yet, but most likely defense, but I still get a lot of schools calling for me to play offense. So, but I'm pretty sure I'll play defense in college.
One more question. I talked to your mom on the phone the other night, and I said, what kind of young man, what kind of son was he? She said, you were the best son, you're the best brother, and talk about the influence of your parents. I just met your dad a couple minutes ago. They seem like great people. Am I make you cry?
No. My parents have been a big influence on my life all my life. They pushed me really hard to do good in school before sports.
Sure.
So they've made me into a great young man, and I just appreciate everything they do for me.
And we appreciate everything you did this year. Isaiah Olave, everybody. All right. Thanks, brother.
All right, as you can see, we're honoring the best athletes, but here at the PPR, we firmly believe the best athletes are student athletes. Here's Brandon Stone and the best of the AT&T Student Athlete Spotlights.
Coaches know when they want us to go one-on-one to see like who would win. We're just like, you don't want to see it. So, like, you just don't want to see it.
I think one of the big reasons that I like math so much is because it's exact and you have to be very precise, just like out here on the football field.
2 weeks ago, I received a full medical scholarship from Congress.
I tested top 3% in the country on my SAT.
I started a tutoring program for history students from world history to U.S. history.
Broadcasting has always been something that I've kind of fallen in love with. I want to be the next Kirk Herbstreit or the Brent Musburger or even the next Paul Rudy.
The typical senior-freshman bond is not the best. This mentor program helps us be able to guide them in the right track.
When I was playing football and studying in Mexico, in Tijuana, was to play high school football here in the United States because the education.
My GQ leaders are pretty cool and they helped me a lot, so I just wanted to have the same impact and help the other freshmen coming.
I'm working on my Eagle Scout project, building a trailhead, making some hiking trail kiosks, organizing databases for the species.
We went over to Costa Rica and we helped this church that was just starting, and we helped build their building, and we also got to go into the community.
I think that's something I keep and I cherish a lot because I made a change. I made a difference in his life as well as he's done one in mine.
Friendship Club is a program where we help students with special needs get in contact with other students.
My auntie passed away a couple of months ago, and ever since then I kind of wanted to get into the medical field. I represent here to the fullest.
I'm born and raised in Imperial Beach. I've lived here my whole life, so I'm very dedicated to improving this community.
All right, we have to meet our sixth and final finalist. Rick Willis, if you please.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen a lot of highlights from this guy, and he is the people's choice from San Pasquale. Give it up for Juwan Thomas. Whoa, look at that. How about the band's even giving up for you? Nice crowd. You're the people's choice. I mean, you won Play of the Week because you're the people's choice. You won the sixth spot here because you're the people's choice. What do you got to say to the people of San Pasquale?
I want to give a shout out to San Pasquale football team. Shout out to my football team, my coaches, everyone who voted for me. Thank you guys.
Nice. Juwan, I can't go anywhere without talking about your hair. You cut it right for the playoffs. This thing is freaking awesome. I mean, what do they call it? Fresh? This is a nice, fresh dude. How long did the dude take? And, you know, there's a couple of the guys that I saw from San Pasquale that have that same exact haircut. What was the inspiration for this?
Derek Cooper was the inspiration.
What did he say to get you guys to do this?
They actually just started it last year. I decided I wanted to join in this year, so that's why I dyed it.
Were you the head barber?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing. The other thing is, we've watched a lot of highlights of you. People say you have the best hands in the county. Just talk about some of these catches. Like that one from Mission Hills, I think that's been running all around Southern California. You just talk about your hands, man. I've never seen you drop a ball.
I don't even know what to say.
I mean, the catches that you make, where's your kind of football inspiration come from? I mean, you go up for the ball and you fight for the ball and you always seem to come down with the ball.
Everything I know now, I think I learned from my brother, older brother, taught me everything I know. Watched a lot of film, watched, Michael Irving, watched them play.
And for you, I mean, I'm guessing in college you want to go play little receiver?
Yes, definitely. I want to play receiver in college.
We had something we were going to do earlier to prove that you have the best hands in the county. Juwan Thomas has the best hands in the county, everybody. See? That's what I'm talking about. Never drops a football. Hey, Juwan, how about one more time for all your San Pasquale people? Because I'll tell you what, they supported you guys, and it was a great run for you. I mean, just speak to your whole community and your whole school and just a great year.
One love.
All right. Hey, Juwan Thomas from San Pasquale. Paul Rudy.
All right, thank you, Rick. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. We're going to take our second to last time out now. The sealed envelope will be heading my way in just a moment. You're watching the Silver Pigskin Gala.
I want to wear the red jacket now.
Then act like it! You could be my backup.
What?
Where are you?
Heisenberg.
I'm up all night for PPR. I'm up all night for PPR.
All right, welcome back to the Gala. We have a first tonight here at the PPR. Along with our Facebook contest to pick the band of the night, we also had you, the people, choose which dance team would be the first dance team to ever perform at the Silver Pigskin Gala. And you know who you chose, right? Those ladies right there, the Lancer Dancers. They out-balloted Steel Canyon by 98 votes to become the first dance squad to break the Gala barrier. We're going to take you outside the Hall of Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lancer Dancers.
Go. Me and Pimpin' ain't slick and they ain't saying nothing. 100 of y'all suckers can't tell me nothing. I bees in the trap, bees in the trap. I bees in the trap, bees in the trap. Pimpin' ain't slick and they ain't saying nothing. 100 of y'all suckers can't tell me nothing. I bees in the trap, bees in the trap. I bees in the trap, bees in the trap. Man, I'm been did dead. Man, I'm been popped off. And if she ain't tryna give it up, she get dropped off. Let me bust that UE, bust that open. Might spend a couple thou just to bust that open. Rip it off, no joking. Like your name Hulk Hogan. Dig it, move weight himself, but live in Hoboken. I spit that crap, like I'm in that trap. So if you need a hit, then I'm with that bag. Pimpin' ain't slick and they ain't saying nothing. 100 of y'all suckers can't tell me nothing. I bees in the trap, bees in the trap. I bees in the trap, bees in the trap.
I hear you be the block, but I'm the life to keep the streets on. Know this true to tap that like to keep them on the leash though. I'm known to walk alone, but I'm alone for a reason. Sending me a drink ain't appeasing, believe me. Come harder, this won't be easy. Don't doubt yourself, trust me, you need me. This ain't a shoulder with a chip or an ego. But what you think they all mad at me for? You need a real woman in your life, taking care home and still fly. And I'ma help you build up your account. Believe me, when you're in them big meetings for the meals, take me just to compliment the deal. And anything you come back with the bill. Believe me, and now let me upgrade your autumn uppercate. You're switching necktie to purple labels. Upgrade you, can I up, let me upgrade you, and now let me upgrade you.
Whoa! How about a round of applause for the Lancer Dancers? Ladies, thank you. You're incredible. All right, none of the finalists on the podium tonight would be here without the toil and labor of the linemen who play in front of them. At the PPR, we honored the top interior linemen in the county with a segment we call Shaq's Pigpen. Each Friday, 5-time CIF champion coach John Shacklet inducts a top grunt into his shed. Tonight, Coach Shaq is in the house tonight handing out this beauty, the Iron Hog, which goes to the county's top down lineman. In 2013, that lineman is Madison High's Tiasamo Savusa, and he's sitting with Coach Shaq. Everybody, take it away, Coach.
Well, this is the Iron Hog Award, and of course, Tiasamo, here, you take that thing. Don't drop it, it's heavy. Okay. I understand this is your birthday, too.
Yes, sir. It's my birthday.
18?
18.
All right. Congratulations. It's really special. All right. Now, you know, looking at you on the film, and which we do, we see you around the ball a lot. You make a lot of tackles. You're a nose guard. So tell me, how do you do that? How do you become a dominant defensive ball player?
Well, my coach always teaches me to be the more aggressive one than the person I'm lying against, so that's what I try to do every Friday night, and it worked very well for me. I just wanted to be the better man across the line, and it worked out.
Looks like it did. So what about school next year?
Well, I plan to attend a four-year university. I'm still not sure between Idaho, UC Davis, or Cal Poly. Hopefully, I major in accounting, be an accountant, or do something else.
Well, do something else, huh?
Yeah. Hopefully get drafted.
Well, I tell you, those are great schools. You must be an outstanding student as well.
Yes, sir.
Well, good for you. Well, listen, for all the recipients of the Shaq's Pigpen for 2013, congratulations. Good luck next year. And here's another for you. Paul?
Coach Shaq is stealing the show. All right. It's our last time out. When we come back, we will name the winner of the 2013 Silver Pigskin.
Hi, I'm Pat Conan, offensive coordinator and history teacher at Adairsville High School in Adairsville, Georgia. I was the first winner of the Prep Pigskin Report Silver Pigskin. I'd like to give a big shout out to my man Paul Rudy and Rick Willis and all you PPR fans out there. I just want to say congratulations to you guys on 15 years of hard work, and here's to 15 more.
Patrick Conan of Patrick Henry High School. Ryan Gonzalez of St. Augustine High. Reggie Bush of Helix High. Oceanside, Jose Perez. Mr. P.T. Gates. Mr. Jake Madden of Hilltop. El Cajon's Abraham Muhazy. And El Capitan's Ryan Lindley. Nelson Rosario of El Camino High. Cathedral High's Tyler Gaffney. Dylan Baxter of Mission Bay High. Stephen McClure of Vista High. Brandon Lewis from Oceanside High School. Israel Tofi Papa. All right, welcome back to the Silver Pigskin Gala. Before we name our 2013 winner, I want to acknowledge some very special men in the hall tonight. Every year, man, it warms my heart when our previous champions come back to join us on this night. And I want to introduce them to you. For the first time ever, back, 2000 Silver Pigskin winner, Ryan Gonzalez. Ryan, thank you for coming back. 2002 Silver Pigskin winner, Jose Perez. Jose, thank you for supporting us. For the first time ever, 2003 Silver Pigskin winner, P.T. Gates, everybody, P.T. 2004 winner, Silver Pigskin winner, Jake Fadden. Jake. Put your hands together for 2005 Silver Pigskin winner, Abraham Muhazi. Abraham, thank you very much. And 2009 Silver Pigskin winner, Dylan Baxter, everybody. And 2011 Silver Pigskin winner, Brandon Lewis. Gentlemen, thank you for supporting the show. It means a lot. All right, in my hand is the name of the winner. I want you all to know this is a transparent policy here, and you can go to our KUSI.com website, go to our website. We will have all the information, the final vote counts and the final tabulations. You can see how we came to the winner. Drum roll, please. And the winner of the 2013 Silver Pigskin from Imperial High School, Royce Freeman. Please put your hands together. Royce, get over here. Hang on to it. Royce. Yeah, please. For an athlete to come from the desert, in a section that doesn't see you a lot, could you talk a little bit about what this honor means?
Well, it means a lot just because of where I'm from, and just hard work makes me feel greatly appreciated.
To stand out amongst all the great athletes on the podium right now, talk about that in your competition tonight.
Well, there's great athletes on this podium and in front of me as well, the athletes that have come before me, so it's just an honor to be up here.
All right, so that trophy is going to be on display. You get to keep it for a year. Did you even know about the Silver Pigskin before the season started?
No, because I'm from the desert. So, but now I know.
All right, well, young man, represent us well. You have no idea. You probably should talk to these guys up here. This is a lifelong commitment, unfortunately. All right, we expect to see you here when you can be here, okay? All right, everybody, please put your hands together for Royce Freeman.
Thank you, guys.
All right. 2013 season, everybody. Get home safely. On behalf of co-producers Brian Burke and Rick Willis and a cast of 1,000 pigs working on the show, including Mike Shorten back there, our director, thanks for coming. Get home safely. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Transportation for tonight's Silver Pigskin finalists provided by Super Shuttle ExecuCar. Your private ExecuCar awaits you. Tonight's Silver Pigskin program printed by Acorn Press, your full-service print partner from design to delivery. The Silver Pigskin Trophy, created by master engraver Dutch Perry of North Park Trophy and Award. Creative and unique award since 1984. Gala still photography provided by H.W. Edwards Company Photography, where photos speak for themselves. And special thanks to the San Diego Hall of Champions, enhancing the quality of life for San Diegans through sport.